I'm Mark Leader, and I want to welcome you to the Power of Three video series. Today, let's talk listings. We have now set in motion our high-touch prospecting methods, building social capital, and we are booking listing appointments. Now what? How do we bring those listings in at a market price and fair commission? Well, that answer has been one that has challenged more realtors than potentially any other question. Here is 3 ideas to help, but keep in mind that to become a master at the listing process takes patience, determination, and good prospecting skills. After all, the better prospector you are, the more listing opportunities you will have, and your weekly goal is to book no less than 3 listing appointments. Number 1, play the law of averages. The law of averages says that you must book 3 appointments a week. Why? Well, one won't like you. Don't take this personally. The next one might not be able to afford you. And one will be ready, willing, and able to do business with you today. Number 2, master specific dialogues and scripts. Just like a good actor learns through our lines, a good salesperson masters sales scripts. You do this by going over and over proven dialogue until you can do it in your sleep, sounding confident, competent, and natural at your delivery. And number 3 is master the listing process and follow a proven path on the appointment. The process should be very similar to this acronym, LISTING. The L stands for your lead-in step. This is where you dress for success. You always park across the street, strut to the front door, ring the doorbell, smile, pay them a compliment, and take them to the kitchen table. While you're at the kitchen table, you always small talk smart. And they bring up real estate, you then move them to your comfort zone, which is designed to eliminate fear. And once you eliminate that fear, then the consumer will start to communicate with you. The I in the acronym stands for your investigative stage. In other words, your client qualifier. This is where we use open-ended questions, your who's, your what's, your where's, your why's, and your how's, which is just who spelt differently. And in order to be a good salesperson, you have to be a good listener. Remember, the greatest salespeople in the world are not the best talkers, they are the best listeners. The S then stands for your show and sell, using your pre-planned, in-the-can laptop PowerPoint presentation, or on an iPad if you would prefer. The T stands for your tie down or close. In the perfect world, this is where they sign the agreement. But more often than not, this is where you will get hit by objections. When you get hit with an objection, you then go to the next I. And this I stands again for investigate. Using your open-ended questions, you have to determine what is holding them back. The N then stands for negotiate and close. In other words, handle the objection. And the G stands for get out quickly. There's an old expression in the sales business that goes like this: Samson slew 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of an ass. 10,000 listings are killed every day for the exact same reason. In other words, we talk ourselves in and then we talk ourselves out of getting the opportunity. Let the process handle the appointment, not you. Master the dialogue and give yourself lots of opportunities, and you will be away to the top of your game. Well, until next time, keep building those relationships. And remember, if you ever need a friend to help grow your business, Mark Leader will always be just a phone call away. Please subscribe below to receive all the videos and let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Mark Leader. See you soon.